Every time I go online, women specifically want to talk about the male loneliness epidemic. Like, they're the only ones ever talking about this. And it brought me to an article about women's depression and, you know, how modern women today have higher levels of depression on antidepressant pills more than any other women in any previous generations. And I'm like, why isn't there more coverage about that? You know what I mean? They want to paint this false narrative that women are so happy and if they're happy without men, but then you look at the statistics and you see that most women in modern society is depressed, stress levels is high, on antidepressant pills, but they want to fixate on male loneliness epidemic. Men are lonely. Men are, like, they the only ones ever talking about. I don't hear no other men talking about they lonely. Like, it's the women trying to convince other men that they are lonely, and they want to keep having these conversations while avoiding the conversation about them being depressed. Like, what's your thoughts on that topic? Like, you know?
Well, Scott Galloway, he's doing a pretty decent job of trying to bring attention to the male loneliness epidemic, how boys and men are struggling in society.
45% of men 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person.
Never asked a woman out in person.
But even when he tries to do it in the presence of women, they end up doing a lot of what you kind of discussed. They minimize it. They shame the men. They operate from a philosophical viewpoint of, if you see women as the prize and your life's not working out, your conclusions are going to be that if I'm anxious, if I'm depressed, if life isn't going the way that I thought it should have been by now, it has to be because of the men. That's their foundational philosophical conclusion. That's how they operate. That's how they move. That's why they don't apologize.
Man, for a long time, I experienced a lot of women don't know how to apologize. I experienced women not knowing how to apologize, and it's just like, man, when I'm wrong, like, I'd be like, I hear my tone, I'm sorry, my bad, let me make some adjustments, or, you know, but when they, it's like, so what we doing for dinner? Wait a minute.
Yeah, like, it just goes away.
How you just gonna, it's just like, where's the,
it just goes away.
And then you acknowledge it gets crazy and squirmy because they don't know how to address that, you know what I mean?
That's why they struggle with taking accountability.
It is all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Because they've been conditioned to think that everything that happens in life that's good is because of me and women, and everything that's bad that happens is because of a man or the men that's in my life. When you understand that, that's why you can have horrible mothers, but you don't describe them as deadbeat mothers.
Here, Mother, our wedding present to you. Eat it! Eat the cookie!
The feminization of culture has shaped every single area, and you start learning this from the moment you come out the womb as a boy and a man. One of your earliest lessons of how to view this is when it came to hitting as a kid. Who don't you hit as a boy?
A girl.
That mentality is what they took and added steroids to it over the last 10, 15 years.
You're right. Yeah, great analogy.
So although it's wrong for both of us, it's more wrong when the man does it. And
they use that shit with everything now.
So when you take that concept and now apply it in every major area, y'all try to do the whole, when you ask women about equality and fairness, they're using two totally different lenses.
For sure.
All right? So it's not that they're not, believe it or not, it's not that they tangibly see it as a contradiction. It's that I have a set of prescription reading glasses over here, and I have a set of dark shade sunglasses over here. When a woman's done it, this is how I view it, and when a man's done it, this is how I view it. That's why when Halle Berry has to pay all this money, when Mary J. Blige has to pay all this money, when there's discussions about Cardi being Offset and the potential for her to pay all this, it's disgusting. That's wrong.
He's not a real man if he accepts alimony.
It's because they have totally different standards. They can hear that, and they'll come up with explanations, and just some of them will come up with explanations and justify. Well, what happened to them? They were hurt. You'll see it with cheating. If cheating is one of the worst things a man can do, and they say he's disgusting, his life should be ruined, everything should be taken from him. But then you find out they got homegirls that cheated that's still in their life as friends.
For sure.
Well, he wasn't doing this and she was unhappy.
Nobody's
When you realize this as a man, this is what I call red pill. This is what they hate. All you're doing is saying the truth about the reality of how men and women tend to operate. The reality is there is a contingent of women that's growing, not just in the black community, but especially in the black community. That it's not about disliking black men or disliking some of their behaviors and the lack of accountability and structure and doing certain things the right way. It's that there's an actual hatred towards the men themselves.
I hate you so much.
And my warning to men is it gets like this and gets this bad because when you simp, when you don't check behavior, when you give rings to women that don't deserve it, when you tolerate behaviors that you shouldn't, this is the final form. It isn't going to lead towards the outcome that you think because you keep rewarding bad behavior, you keep rewarding evil, and it's going to turn back against you in the end. If you keep aligning with them, if you keep sleeping with them, if you keep voting like them, this is why our community has gotten to the way that it's gotten. When are y'all going to wake the fuck up as men? Feminists that talk like this and act like this, who do you think they align with? Black women that vote this way.